Folks, I have no idea what's going on here. We are just live downtown at the Union Station. There were 4 officers, including a corporal from the Denver Police Department, attending this young man or person here. And for everybody's safety, we just like to remember that there are eyes on. And as Eric Brandt teaches us, cameras on at all times. Because this person's been handcuffed. We really do not know what's going on, folks. There were 4 officers. Now there's 3. The gentleman has some kind of marijuana dispensary bag open. It's a safety sack. He's got his hands behind his back. He's got multiple layers of clothes on. And in a safety setting, everybody has cameras just for everybody's safety. It's very quiet. There's no public peace disturbance going on. But it's obviously escalated to the point where Denver police have gotten involved. Because that gentleman in the black shirt is not RTD security. If he is, he's out of uniform. Can't go anywhere these days, folks, without having your camera on you. Here's what kills me. See all these people? Just everybody looks the other way. So it was 10:30 when we came to this point. 10:31, we're gonna jump on a train. It's most probable his crime was falling asleep, because that's usually the crime they get you for down here. You're allowed to be down here for X amount of hours in a day, but you can't fall asleep. So if you sit down and you fall asleep, now that's a crime and you're at arrestable offense. You know, Jesse, I don't have a clue as to what the update is on the bomb threat, other than it couldn't have been that important, because the Federal Decatur Station is back open, and the news isn't reporting anything on the bomb threat today, right? You know, it's just one of those things, like, right, Vixen? It's like, we gotta be better human beings. We gotta have better solutions. So it sounds like this man's gonna go to detox. Man's got a flat tire on his wagon. Everything he owns pulling along on that wagon with a flat tire. Does that break anybody's heart, folks? Sure breaks mine. Oh, I bet it was Pikes Peak. Too bad I can't, yeah, no news coverage on the bomb threat. We went and looked it up about half an hour ago. Couldn't find anything on the Googles. And I don't care how fun your Walmart protest was, Pikes Peak. I'm still not setting foot in that business. Kind of like some people have an aversion to a church. I have aversions to Walmart. I'm deathly allergic. This man can't be too inebriated. He hasn't moved barely a muscle. Right? He's not acting out. You hang out in Union Station long enough, you're going to see a lot of things that make you cry. A lot of things that make you cry. Yeah, I haven't shopped at a Walmart for like 7 years, folks. It's that easy just to not go. Yeah, I was gonna do a bathroom check to see if they had doors on the bathrooms. Well, we didn't even get that far. It's part of my audit today, huh? But, you know, I mean, these guys are passing with flying colors. They're leaving me alone. They know I'm here. What kills me is how this guy hasn't moved a muscle. He's very contrite, very polite. Can't imagine what his crime would be. He's got a dispensary, green solutions bag open. I bet you that's his problem. But we really don't know, folks. We just walked up onto the scene where this gentleman has been handcuffed with his hands behind his back for about 15 minutes now. And a little over 10, yeah, because it took me time to turn the cameras on and everything. Just sitting there, doing nothing. There were 4. There still seems to be a consistency of 3 at all times. He does appear to be cuffed. Yeah. Vixen, I know it's really hard. We live with this stuff day in and day out. It's disheartening. I can't imagine what it's like for all these people that have jobs, whose job it is to move and push people along, right? To say you don't have a right to get sleep, you know, and they don't. Yeah, I'm going to keep on filming. Thank you, Joshua. It's just a sad scenario, a sad state of affairs. This is what we have. I mean, I've traveled to other countries, and they don't have homeless like we have here. We have... It is painful. It is so painful. Look at that. We now have 4 Denver police officers here. And it definitely looks like this guy's going for a ride. Aw, look, he waved. And what is it with these handcuffs? He's trying to put a scanner in them, not even a key. Yeah, that's exactly it, guys. Some kind of scanner for his cuffs. I don't know what the heck this is, but handcuffs with a barcode scanner. Those aren't keys to open up. Guys, this is the next era of technology. He's got to use a phone, some type of electronic device to disengage the handcuffs. Sorry, Regan, you gotta come back later. Yeah, guys, those are electronic cuffs. Heard it. They're not checking for ID. Those are handcuffs. Electronic cuffs, Vixen. That's quite possible. So there's a red light. You're assaulting me. You heard him. We've watched him for almost 15 minutes. Barely move. Not at all.
Ouch! You're hurting me. You're breaking my finger today. Yes, you are. You are hurting me. You're being recorded too. You're hurting me. None of the other officers went this far to give me my fingers. Ever. You are hurting me bad. I've been through this 12 times. Exact same thing. Swear to God. Leave me alone.
We're recording this for your posterity, sir. For your safety. That's right, guys. The world is watching. Yep. There's a whole bunch of cameras all over here, ma'am. Every time you walk in here, you're under at least 30 cameras. Six guns to a sleeping battle. Six guns. Such a great use of city resources. Yeah, very much respect. We gotta have a lot of respect for the gentleman in handcuffs. He's been very well behaved the whole time. Seven guns. Half an hour, 6 people. Bet you could have paid for him for a room for the night for all the time and energy going into this resources. And they still can't get his handcuffs undone, this electronic system they have. They are earning the hate. Sleeping might be illegal. We don't know what McKee's Sport, Rose Garden. You know, I'd love to do that too, but we can't do anything right now. We don't know for sure if he was sleeping or not, or what the charge is. We'll wait and find out.
Stop hurting me! Stop!
6 guns, and they can't get the cuffs off him.
Film it. Mike, beat him up.
Hey, they're hurting him. I care. This is my tax dollars at work. It is my business. The Constitution makes it my business. That's right. He did not utter a word until he'd been hurt. And they're searching his bags, of course. So that means he's being arrested because they can't search and seize without arresting him. So if he's just being detained for sleeping, then it's an illegal arrest. And that makes it an illegal search and seizure. What's up, Big Mike?
to 16th and Florence out of Aurora to the church out there.
Yeah.
The pastor's waiting on me. He's going to help me get some clothes and stuff. Where they threw everything away.
Folks, this is Big Mike. We helped him out on the weekend. Bandaged up that leg right there. He went to the hospital and all his property got thrown out because that's how we treat human beings in this city. I'm glad to see you're doing okay. Yeah, we don't know. We're just pulling cameras on for safety, right?
Yeah, I'm scared to death.
Guys, Jesse Paris is saying, hey, Big Mike.
It's good. Nice to say hello to someone. I know you's on camera. That's why I come over here. I wanted people to know what's going on. There's a lot goes on. They just threw all my stuff away. And I'm homeless. They didn't care.
Yeah, did they keep your IDs?
I had no ID. They lost my wallet. I barely got my phone, and that's because it was in this pants pocket.
So the city of Denver and Denver Health lost your property?
They did. They lost my sleeping bag, my backpack.
Photo ID, birth certificate.
Birth certificate, all that.
Oh, man. See, this is the problems that we're facing here in the city, folks. Lost it, yeah, because he was in the hospital, and they didn't track his property. And I guess that's the situation there, huh?
Here I am with no money or nothing.
Mike comes every Sunday and joins us. And you got a bus pass to get to the pastor?
I've got this local day pass.
Okay, well, that'll get you there.
Okay.
I got nothing but plastic on me right now, or I'd help you out personally. You know what? Let's see. Maybe I got a 5 on me. Somebody's asking me to help you out. Let's see. You know what? It's my last $5 bill, folks.
Are you sure, bro?
I'm going to do it because somebody else said they're going to. So, we're keeping the camera on the guy in cuffs. There's only like 6 or 8 people surrounding him, right? 1, 2, 3. Are we cop-splaining now, too?
Somebody getting beat up over here.
I don't know.
Kicked out or something.
I don't know. I know they can't get the cuffs off of him.
They do it to us all the time.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guns on a guy in handcuffs that are electronic handcuffs that they can't get undone. This is what happens in the city of Denver. See you guys. See you on Sunday, huh, Mike? All right. God bless you. McKee, Pikes Peak, these guys are wishing you a blessed day. God bless you too, Mike. So you guys see, I want you guys just to see what's going on here because there's people all over watching this. And you see, we got people so close that there's no fear of safety and 2 arms lengths or anything like that.
Yes, which one goes? I need the 15 west. Yes, sir.
Hey, wait, where are you going? That way. That's not 15 west.
Yeah.
Florence. That's that way, right? Into Lakewood?
And Aurora.
In Aurora, that's east. Aurora is east. So you want to get on the 15 headed.
Okay.
So you need to get to the Civic Center station, and that's where you're going to get on the 15L, probably. But you give him this.
Okay. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, we'll see you, Mike. Again, guys, this guy's still in handcuffs. 20 minutes ago, roughly, they tried to take those handcuffs off, and they've still been unable to do that. What is this, just now a citation party? Because these guys seem to be undercovers. So let's make sure we get their faces really good, huh? $15L on 16th and Market. Yeah, we know that. So this guy had a bottle of booze in his pocket, it looks like. Maybe he was drinking in public. Open consumption. And this poor man still has handcuffs on him. They can't get him off. Steven. Right. Oh, right. Because as long as they're writing a ticket, they can't get assault for failure to take those coughs off. It's a theory. Would you care to tell us what they're accusing you of, sir?
Trespassing at the bus station. They said they asked me to leave. They came to me and said, "Hey, is this the bus you're waiting for?" I said, "No, I'm waiting on the one to Billings." He said, "Oh, that's the one to Tower Road." I said, "Yeah,
Tower Road
this one
bus.
only goes to Primary." The next bus came. They said, "There's your bus." I got up to go to it. It was only a Primary bus. And I told him, I'm still going to wait for the right bus. He said, "Hold on." Next thing you know, officers are in my face. But earlier today, I've been followed around like quite a bit, you know what I mean? But this has been going on for years. So they cut off traffic up on Federal, everything.
Yeah, there was a bomb threat in fact.
They've been trying to entrap me all day, coming to me all day. One even came to me last night and was like, "Hey, are you just trying to find a place to rest your head? Here, just keep walking north or whatever." He said, so that nobody will call or whatever. I'm supposed to be working this area and nobody will call. They've been trying to find ways to trap me all day today and all last night. They finally got the bus station to call the police on me.
Yeah, you know, there was a bomb threat at Federal earlier, Federal in Decatur. That's why they had that shut down. But we just talked to a guy on Sunday who spent 18 days in jail for sleeping. So we understand, and that's why we got cameras on, right? We're talking to city council and a lot of people about the problems going on.
I probably passed out waiting on the bus or whatever, but I didn't do nothing wrong. He could have asked me to leave, but I still have a valid
bus pass on you.
Bus pass in there. It's a day pass, so it's good for all day.
Till 3 a.m.
I paid money for it.
That's right.
I'm waiting for my bus. It's still valid. I can still catch a bus right now with this ticket.
Till about 2 or 3 a.m.
But I'm doing something wrong just sitting there.
Just sitting there. Yeah. So since you've been in cuffs for at least 15, 20 minutes now, people on my live stream are not lawyers, but they're suggesting that it might be in your interest to request medical examination for any bruising or damage that may have happened to your hands for this time. And we do have video evidence. When this is over with, we can connect, or if you want to give me your name, I'll look you up if you get hauled into jail tonight. But we'll help with some court support. That's right, folks. All this manpower is at least one hotel room for the night. Okay, so you asked for a lawyer. Did you consent to them to search your property? Okay, we have it on video that they searched your property. You can laugh, man. It all comes out in the courts. And we win over and over again. So what did they get you for? Drinking a little vodka? Was that in the building or outside the building? Oh, you probably shouldn't incriminate yourself. You still got a court date. Put it in a water bottle next time. So we came down here to do a story on how there's no doors on the toilets. Here we get a man who's got a full bus fare, taking up 5 police officers and 2 RTD security. That's an effective use of resources in the city of Denver on January 3rd, 2018, 6 o'clock. Huh? Oh, it is 19. Hey, they're listening, guys. That's right. For all we know, we got DPD dispatched watching this video right now. Going through his bags again. Putting things back this time. Yes, it's 2019. Thank you, Mick. Well, I don't know. They're just kind of throwing it all in there now. So it might be garbage and spilled water in there because your can got thrown in there. But they're putting everything in your bag.
I'm working with somebody right now, so it don't even matter whatever they do. This is
I have to give you, people are giving you mad props, sir, because you've held your composure. You've been very respectful, even when they're mangling those handcuffs. And they are very complimentary of your demeanor today. So it looks like he's being hauled in for sleeping. Can we get your name so we can look you up and get some court support, sir? Eric, what's your last name? Eric Williams, guys. So tonight we'll start looking. So you were just out of the released from the hospital? So Eric Williams was just released from the hospital, has a bus pass to go home, was waiting for the full Tower Road bus instead of the short Cremeria bus, because the 15 Cremeria doesn't go all the way to Martin, or doesn't go all the way. It kind of stops at the edge of Denver and Aurora. The Tower bus goes a lot farther. So he's sitting here waiting for his bus, as his statement is. And they've had cuffs on him for at least half an hour, been unable to take those electronic cuffs off. And now they are indicating by hauling his bags to the vehicle that they will be.
Are you trying to help him?
Yeah, we're at least getting some video evidence. And
yeah, are you what's wrong?
So he was waiting for a bus, and he may have fallen asleep or not gotten up and left soon enough because his bus didn't come. And so now they're trespassing him.
Is he got a coupon to get on another bus?
He's got a full day bus pass.
And why won't they let him get on the bus?
Because he was waiting for the right bus to get on, and they didn't like that.
Is there anything I can do to help him?
You can say some prayers.
I did.
And this is
God, in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I pray your help. What's his name?
Eric Williams.
Eric Williams, Lord. And whatever's been done in darkness, we brought into light. Matthew 10, verse 26. And I pray, God, that Eric Williams will have supernatural favor. You said in your word in Luke 2, verse 52, that Jesus grew in wisdom, stature, favor with God, and favor with men.
I'm sorry?
In the name of the Father, the Son, and Jesus Christ. And whatever's been done in darkness, we're going to light. Matthew 10, verse 26. In Jesus Christ's name I pray, and all these things.
Amen.
That's the best I could do.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you. Yeah, guys, so we'll be watching for Eric Williams on the Denver system. We'll find his citation numbers and show up for court support, because that's the biggest thing, right? So Eric,
even yesterday, they told somebody, hey, I told you not to come back here no more. I'll arrest you. Today, they didn't even ask me, and they had an
Islands Ranch route
to
0.
put me in a situation to say, hey, I'm talking to you. I don't have to talk to you just because you came to me.
right, as long as you have a bus pass, you're allowed to be on this public place.
You put me in a situation to arrest me from the gate. That was your purpose. But coming asking me,
Yes, Stephen, they're taking him to jail. They can't get the cuffs off of him. It's obvious that his stuff, his property has been loaded into the car. Free Eric Williams. They've already started a hashtag for you, sir. So here's the deal. When we get your court date, we will show up to your court dates at the Lindsay Flanagan Courthouse, or if it's at the homeless court, we'll show up to that too. So you just gotta look for us and show up to courts, okay?
Been already in jail. The last officers that did this, they said, you know what, we're going to let you go and let me go. Because they were in the wrong. They did the exact same steps. This happened at least 12 times. They tried to get my fingerprints. I did not let them get it. They said, we're going to take you to jail. We're going to put the book you as John Doe. They sat outside the car and talked for a while, and then they let me go. These ones are persistent.
Yeah, we know there's profiling. There's a lot of issues that are going on. So my viewers are asking, Corporal, if you're writing War and Peace over there. I asked. He didn't respond. Get some officers' names. Excuse me, gentlemen. Can we have your business cards, badge numbers, and names, pleplease?
We work for RTD.
I'm sorry? Yeah, that's okay. You're still a public servant. That means you still need to give me your badge number, your ID number, and your business card.
Did I say something to you?
I asked you for your ID numbers. Get their faces, guys. Another failure of the RTD policy. Police officers. And we're not done yet, folks. We get to show how there's no doors in the bathrooms. What if you were there at Pikes Peak and fell asleep? You'd go to jail. That's what they're trying to say. Is that if you sleep in Union Station, it's trespassing, even if you have a bus pass. I mean, it's a ticketable offense, right? Trespassing can be jailed. We know that because we've watched Karen Sidaro go to jail, Eric Brandt go to jail for alleged trespassing. At least these guys are doing the full documentation. They've written out the paperwork in full. Good luck, Eric Williams. Corporal, can we have your name and badge number, please?
Yes, I'm writing that down right now. Hello, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good day.
You too. Corporal D. Abieta, 130. Is that a 9 or a 7? 13076, District 2. Thank you.
No. Ya se lo dije. Ya le dije yo a él.
I still can't get those handcuffs off of him. I know, there's too much reflection, guys. It's me. They're just jacking with that poor man's hands. Yeah, 2 pairs of cuffs. They got 2 pairs of cuffs on this guy. So they're putting his weed back in this container. They're going through all the things. It looks like he's been doing meth or something. He's got a lot of aluminum foil in there. It's hard to tell. He did handle that ship well, and I shouldn't assume that he was doing drugs. There's just a lot of aluminum. Could be a sandwich. You see, these guys are just rifling through all this shit. That would be Gonzalez, Christensen, 13094. Gonzalez. Now they're looking at baggage tags. They might have found him in some extra crimes. Not saying that. That's what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to ID him up, tie him up in some other stuff. Just the way they operate. I really don't know what's going on with that, folks. But he did handle that shit really well. And I'm getting better at it myself. It's too bad I can't. My camera's not good enough to zoom in on the screen. Well, folks, that's twice today. Can we mirror? You guys can always mirror. I'm never going to tell you not to mirror me. I'm never going to tell you not to share what I'm posting. I do not have any expectations of privacy when I use a social media website, such as YouTube, to broadcast or educate. I have no expectations of privacy in that manner. Yeah, well, they got both sets of cuffs off, or the one set and switched it over. But, yeah, guys, this is it. We didn't get that cop's number either, did we? I didn't get it. It's all right. I'm not going to harass them for their badge and ID numbers at this time of day. We've gone through enough stuff to deal with. Sometimes the point of doing a really good audit is just to watch, is just to get it all done. Thank you very much, Joshua. We appreciate all of you guys. It's never easy when we watch and when we learn about all the things that are going on. Because, you see, there's not enough places for people to sleep. There's not enough housing for people to live in. And yes, this is a massive downtown Denver transit facility. And at the far end of those escalators, where I'm headed, are bathrooms. And these bathrooms probably do not have doors on them. And that's kind of why I'm trying to go in there. So what I'm going to try to do, guys, is I'm going to try to figure out how to pause my video somewhere. And then I'm going to check the bathroom to make sure that nobody's in it, huh? Because that would be kind of embarrassing if it was full of people going to the bathroom and we walked in with cameras running. Nobody really wants that. Feet off the furniture. Look, I can't even sleep here. What am I going to worry about feet on the furniture for? Right? So, just going to switch screens for a second to interrupt my live stream, but to make sure that it's still available for me to reconnect before this trip is done. All right. Let's see what we got here. I might just run with it, because why not? Are there doors on toilets in there? That guy's not telling me a thing. So let's find out. Here we are, folks. It is the downtown Denver men's room, and there's no doors on the toilets. There's one toilet, there's another toilet, and there's a third toilet. And if you had to use the bathroom at the downtown Denver Men's Union Station, you'd find no doors on the toilets. Is anybody disgusted by that? I would be. Excuse me, can you tell me, were there doors on the toilets in that bathroom? You don't know, you didn't go to the bathroom. Okay. Well, we'll find out soon enough. We're gonna ask somebody. How you doing, sir? Are there doors on the women's bathroom?
I don't know.
You don't know, because I know there's no doors in the men's bathroom.
I've been in there, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, I might have been in there once or twice before, but we won't tell you about that.
I heard something in there, so you can actually, there's a woman will be coming out any minute.
That's what I figured. I'm gonna ask her any second.
There's no doors in there?
There's no doors in the men's room. They took them all off so that we can't poop in privacy because there are too many homeless people down here or something.
You think that was the reason?
Allegedly. Are there doors on the toilets in that bathroom?
There is not.
There are no doors. Does that make you feel good?
Of course not.
Of course not, folks. So there you have it. No doors on the women's room. No doors on the men's room. We are downtown Denver at the bus terminal for Union Station. This is Brian Loma with Cut the Plastic doing continuous watches. But I got to go use that bathroom, and I'm not letting you watch me. I love you all. I thank you. Bring your own door policy. Thank you very much, Bob. What were you going to say, sir? It is kind of crazy, isn't it? It's really sad, the world that we've gotten to live in. All right, folks, again, this is Brian Loma down. Yeah, the women don't have it either. We are at the bus concourse downtown Denver at Union Station. We'll call it. Talk to you guys later. Thank you very much, folks.